What's up, guys? Welcome back to Call the Wild the Angler. We are in Japan, and today we're going to hopefully find all the collectibles. Uh, I've got them, the ones that I found marked on my map. We're going to go through them all. Hopefully, we've got all of them. I'm anticipating we're missing a couple of the notes, but I'm pretty sure we got everything else. Where was let's first find the restaurant. Where was the restaurant? I forget. It's up here, right? Yeah, it's up here. So we go to the restaurant, and if you watch the tackle box thing, you'll know what I'm talking about. So as you can see, we already found some of the items because they're populated here on the display case. I'm going to show you where those items are. Don't worry about that. And then we're going to come back. We're going to finish up over in this area. So first, let's go to the stuff that I've already collected up. I realized too late that my screen recording software does not like it when I have Spotify, and I had Spotify running or open when I first started recording this video. So your first one is going to be one of those posters, or it's going to be a poster, and it's going to be not that. It's going to be this painting. It's going to be one of these two paintings. I think it's Town History number 2. And we can take a look at this. Many bed and breakfast hospitality establishment. Well, actually, we're not going to read all this. We're not going to do that. It is Town History 2, and that's going to be sitting
Is it that
right
angler
here
again?
on
Yes.
the shop. You can't
Hello.
miss it.
They must like the
If
shop.
you come
They
around
keep
to the back
Thank you
end,
next time. It is strange to talk about
to
your
this little
grandmother.
pond back here,
Ah,
you will see a food item right over here. Again, I don't remember which one it was, guys. I wish I could remember. I don't. It's going to be one of these two. I do know that for a fact. I want to say it's this escalope. Escalope. I want to say it's that. So from there, so we got these two. So we'll remove that marker. Remove that one. From here, we come down to the Kamabitsu station, just basically east of your main outpost. And it throws you like this. If you just turn to the right, you've got this bench. You'll find another one of the food items right here next to this backpack. And that food item, if I remember correctly, is going to be the sake no chan chan yaki. Sake no chan chan yaki. That's what it will be. Right. So we'll go to our map. We'll remove that one. Next up, we're going to come all the way up here to Asirpa's Path. So it's kind of pointing us in the right direction already. We've got this bridge. Right underneath this bridge, right in the middle of the railway track, like literally, right about here, we are going to find the Sanmanama. Wait, what? Sanmanma. Okay, whatever. I can't speak the language. So that's where we're going to find that one. So that's all the items so far that we found and that we picked up. So now we're going to come over here to Railside Fishing Area where we have a note. And I got to try to remember where this one was at. That's always the fun part, right? Trying to remember where everything's at after you've marked them. It's going to be on one of these. This is going to be a little bit longer video where it's not going to be straight to the point like we usually are with these types of videos. But only because I'm not restarting from scratch and finding them from scratch again. No, it wasn't there. Maybe it was over there? I don't have the volume up either, so I can't hear it. You guys might be able to hear it, but I can't. Oh, there it is. Right there. So the last one, if you're following the rails west. So we got that note, Layman's Indubitable Bible, Hokkaido 5. So we'll grab that. I don't know if we're going to have all the notes. I really don't. I don't think I found enough of them. I guess we'll go up north. Oh, that one's going to be a pain in the butt. I guess we can grab a truck. We're going to have to grab a truck. So let's go to Jingetsuken Sizzle. I think there's a truck here. Should be one. Somewhere, maybe. There's a boat. Here we go. Up here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll get in the truck. I'll meet you guys over there. It's going to be a drive to get there, so I'm not going to force you guys to watch that. Made it to the bridge. And this one's on top of the bridge, if I remember correctly. They put some of them underneath the bridges, some of them are on top. Let's see here. I think this one was on the bridge. Yep, there it is. So we got soup curry, which is at this bridge all the way up here. It's really super isolated, but, you know, it is what it is. Next up, let's see here. We don't have anything there. Well, we do have a couple things here. So let's fast travel to Yakamori Mountain Resort, and we'll grab whatever that is there. That's food. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had a crash, and I ended up with a muted mic. So I'm doing a quick voiceover. We're going to go over to the Mountain Resort, and there's two of them that we're going to get here. Once you fast travel, if you just turn to the east, we're going to come over to this big dock that's right over here. You can't really miss this one. It goes way far out into the water. It's big, it zigzags, and there is a picnic area, which we are heading to now. And I can't even read that on my screen, so yeah. From there, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to that smaller lake on the east side. And if you go through the missions and all that good stuff, you'll hear the males refer to these houses, these Airbnbs, as nightmare boxes. So our last one over here at the mountain resort is going to be at this nightmare box that is standing on one pole. Like, it's kind of funny, but you get the idea, and it's going to be on the west side of the building, as I'll show you here. So next up, we come up over here. We're going to the observation post, lookout tower, whatever you want to call it. Right, so we're up here, and this one, was this one at the top? Yep, this one's at the top of this OP. Right there. And we get Supa Katsu. Right, so what's next up for us? We have a note over here at this one, so I guess we'll go grab that. To get that one, we're going to go to Tarawa. We're going to head south and just go along this line here, or we can grab a boat and come across that way, which is probably what I'm going to do. Alright, so this note is right there. Cool. We'll go grab this one. And that is the Hokkaido number 2. Next up, oh boy, we're gonna have to climb up there. Let's go over here to this lookout tower, and we'll grab, I think that's a food dish. So we'll fast travel to Sasuke's stop, and we'll work our way up the hill there. Alright, so right up here on the picnic bench, we got our next food item, which is Mashu Blue. And then from here, we're going to go. Where are we going to go? Well, we'll come over here. We'll go to Kazudake Onsen, Kazudake Onsen, the hot springs or the bathing area. And for this one, it's going to be right in here. And we got Robatayaki, whatever that is. So we've got that. Next up, we're going to head to the top, the very, very tippity top of our volcano. This is going to take me a while, so I'll just cut you guys in once we get there. Alright, so we're up at the top of the big volcano, and we've got a food dish, Kushiro Soba. Right, next up, all the way down here, we've got 2 of them. So we'll go to Pararaiki String. We'll just fast travel over there. We're going to head south first. And we've got ourselves a painting on the back of our car call. I Knew History number 4. And then we're going to head back up north under this bridge here. I did all these when I was streaming yesterday for the 24-hour stream, and I might have forgotten to mark some of these. It's very possible. But right up here on this bridge, can't miss it, by the fishing pole, we have Sitatap. So next up, we're going to come all the way up here. We're going to come to Apopo Point, where we have a food item. And while that marker is not in the right place at all. But down here by the jetty, somebody left some food out for us. Right there. We've got abashiri scallops. Very nice. And then from there, like I said, we're going to do this last. So here we've got another one. So we're going to go to the San Shimai Volcanic Range. And we have something, I believe it's over here. Yep. Right where these people have been just chilling, taking a little picnic. We've got Miyamadon. And then we have to travel all the way up here. I couldn't find anything else in this area, so we're going to come all the way up here to this spot there. So I'll meet you once we get there. Alright, finally made it to the top here, and we've got Oha. Oha? I don't know. But anyways, we'll move on to the next one, which is going to be down here at this bridge. How do we want to do this? Yeah, I guess we'll just come down to this bridge. So another long walk, but we'll get it done. Let's go. All right, so we are at the next food dish, and this one, I don't remember what side of the bridge this one was on. I'm guessing that side. I do believe this one was, yeah, it was underneath the bridge. There we go. So we've got pecan pork, which again is at this first bridge right down here. Here's your three sisters. We were up here. We just came basically straight east. All right, next up, we're just going to take care of the south part of the section now. So for here, we're going to go to Akununshi Shrine. Forgive me. And here we have a note, which is Hokkaido 4. So remove that marker. Next up, we're going to go to Eggplant Head and come down to the boat dock. Jump up on the jetty and to our right, facing the waterfall, we've got Katedon. Make sure I'm not missing any of my markers. Doesn't look like I am. All right. So from here, we're going to go to Good Cow, head straight south. Got this marked as a poster for some reason. Is it a poster? Yeah, it is. Or a painting, rather. It's right here on our picnic benches. We've got Hokkaido History 1. Yeah, so this one's going to be kind of a long walk. But for this one, we're going to go to, it's about equal distance no matter way. Let's go to Meakin Marsh, and we're just going to follow this trail until it turns to a railway, and then you'll see. All right, so right here where the track ends, you can already see it. We've got Ishikari Nabe. And then we just head straight over to Sayo Slusue. I don't know why it's tracking all the way over there, but whatever. Right over here on the picnic bench, we've got Jingisuken. Right. What else? You know what? We might as well come down and get this one. So over here at Reku Hikara Respite, it's down here on the jetties. Let's grab these right quick. I forget which jetty it was on. I want to say that long one there. Yep, right here by the chair. We've got horsehair crab. Sounds appetizing. So from here, it looks like we got one more in the south, and that's going to be up here at Kimabitsu Wetlands Observation Deck. Oh yeah, this one's actually kind of neat. So for this one, we go inside. It's the first time we go inside of a building in this game, which is kind of neat. It's a little barren, but I'm not going to complain. We take this and we go all the way to the top. And right here on the bench, we have Kushiro Ramen. Right, so from here, oh, we did miss one over here. Oh, that's right. So for here, we've got Michino Ike Kamubitsu. This is one of the paintings that I grabbed. So this one's going to be right here on this utility box. I forget which painting that was, but that's where it's at. From here, it's a long hike no matter what. We're going to go up here to this lookout tower observation post. How you get there is up to you. I'm just going to come over here to Kako Beat and just walk my way up there, or drive my way up there. I'll see you when we get there. So we're at the observation point, lookout tower, whatever, and this one is right here on the pole. That's I Knew History 6. And then we're just going to go straight up north over here to, I call it CB. We're going to go to the blow. That one is going to be all the way down here. Which one was this one on? It wasn't over here, was it? Nope. There it is. We found it. No, we didn't. Where was this? Oh, it's right here, yeah. That's right. So we got the crayfish right on the post. And just double checking to make sure we got all the ones I hadn't marked. Pretty sure I do. Right, so from here, we're actually going to grab a boat because you have to get into a boat to get this one. It's very, very tricky. The devs got tricky with it on this one. I mean, there might be a way to get it without being in a boat, but it would be difficult. Right, so we're coming up over here on this bridge, and they've got a collectible. They got a painting right there. How exactly we're supposed to get that thing, I'm not too sure. So we're going to try to get it here. Nice. Perfect. What do we have there? Oh, paintbrush. Okay. So here we have our painting, I Knew History #1. We'll stop tracking. Oops. Remove that one. Right, so there's a bunch of stuff right up in here. So we're going to go to Ainu Katan. And we're just going to go south first and work our way back up towards the beginning. And we're going to end our little exploration here at the restaurant. And I don't know if we've got them all. I really don't. I haven't seen anything that indicates that we've gotten everything, so we're probably missing some stuff. That's okay. So we got Seo. Then we have a painting up that a ways. Right there. Which is I Knew History #3. And then we have 2 food dishes down here. Or up here, however you want to look at it. They're basically right across from each other, easy to find. Come over here, inside this pail, we have Rateskep. And then over here, we've got Sito. And then we come up to the actual restaurant where we get the last 2 that I've found. If you guys have found anything that I haven't found, throw it in the comments section below. Help the community out. Again, I was marking these when I was doing a 24-hour stream, so I might have forgot to mark some things. But right over here, we've got Pond Smelt. And to the back here, we've got a painting, I Knew History #2. I haven't seen anything that says we found everything. So I don't know if we've got everything or not. But I would say we're pretty close. We might be missing a couple food dishes. But this looks pretty well populated. I think there might be 2 that we're missing for food. So, yeah. So let's take a look at what we've got for food dishes. We got 24. Yeah, we've got 24 food dishes so far. 9 paintings. We got History 1, History 2, History 3, History 4. We're missing History 5 for sure. I think we're missing some Hokkaido history paintings. We're definitely missing some notes. We're missing a lot of notes. We got 5, 4, so we're missing 3 and 1 on the notes. Right. Well, I'm going to go out and find those and bring you back for them. Alright, so going back through and like double checking everything, we did find ourselves another painting. So this is down here. You can fast travel to Mabaroshibashi. And right here on the railway bridge, we got our painting. So we got Hokkaido History number 2. All right, we found ourselves another painting. Hokkaido History number 3. And this was right here at Wolf Grave. It was sitting right there on the car call. So there you go. All right. Well, we've got another note that we've missed the first run through. So here we go. We got Hokkaido number 1, and that is all the way over here. So if you go to McCurry Pluck, you'll see this little station here, and that note was right there. I can't believe I missed that the first time. Right, on to the next. We've got another one, and it's more food. Okay. And we've completed all of our food missions, which was great. So we got Kerento. And this one is not like any of the other ones that we found so far, where they're all kind of on main paths or on the railroad or something like that. This one's actually off in the woods where you probably aren't walking around. So the way I got here was I just went to Michino Eki Kemuebitsu and just follow the river up here to the second contour line from this main road here. So you got 1, 2 contour lines, and it's going to be right at not the first waterfall, but you'll see it. The best way to look at this one is you got this flat rock right here. So if you're approaching from the south, you're probably not going to, well, I mean, you could see it if you approach from the south this way. I ended up coming up here, and then that's right when I jumped up here, that's when I saw it. So you've got yourself a little, I guess, a crab cage, fish cage, whatever, some more cages, and it's going to be right there. Right, so that's all the food. So all that's left now is the paintings and the notes. So let's get it. All right, so we've got a note. Yep, we got ourselves a note here. So where we were, right over in here, if you set your waypoint like right here at this little nip, you're probably going to walk right into it. And yeah, so that's going to be this first little isolated pond out here. So again, we were right about here. And if you just, like I said, if you set a waypoint right here at this little nip, you'll practically walk right into it. So let's see what we get. And that's all the notes. Let's go. So now we're just missing one painting. And we got Hokkaido 3. Excellent. All right. Well, the search continues for our last collectible, so let's get it going. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. We got it. All right. So we've got, hopefully, our last one. Should be our last one. This should be Ainu History number 5. And that is it. We've got all the collectibles. There is the achievement. Let's go. All right, so this one, it's over here by Pararaiki String. So if you remember, we had a collectible up here, and we had one on the board, one of these two boards, I can't remember which. Just jump into a boat, come down here, or swing all the way around, doesn't matter. And yeah, it's on the southern tip of this island, right by, right in this boat that, yeah, that's unfortunate. But anyways, we finally got them all, so let's go check out our restaurant just because now that we have it completely filled in, it still seems like we can put some more stuff up there, but we got them all. It says we got them completed, we got the achievement, so life is good. And if you want to look at all of your paintings, you come over to the Michino Iki Kamibitsu. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. You come over here, and you go to this side of the building, and there's all your paintings. I haven't seen if the notes get put anywhere yet, but if I do, I'll put it in my Discord. But there you go, guys. That should be all the collectibles. We got the achievement at any rate. So we've got 6, 12, 18, 24, 25 food dishes. We've got 12 paintings. And we have 5 notes. So I hope you found this video helpful. If it did, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit that like button. If I've earned it, hit the subscribe button. And as always, be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.